Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to our sweet and gentle, sweet and gentle 11 a.m. Tuesday class. I'm sorry I missed you last Tuesday when I was ill. I'm so glad that we can be here together today. This is my tree, my doggy bear, and he'll be joining us as well. So, what you might like to have for the class is a blanket. I prefer the soft cotton Mexican blanket, but you might have another blanket at home you'd like to use. I find that the fleece blankets are a little too slippery, so you might want to use that. And we're going to sit right on the edge of our blanket. The other thing that you might like to use is some yoga blocks. If you don't have yoga blocks at home, you can go ahead and use a stack of books or a couple of extra large tomato cans. And I do have a strap with me. I don't necessarily have anything planned for us to use for that, but if you have very tight shoulders or hips, you might like to have a strap. And if you don't have a strap, you could use a belt or any sock or anything like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get seated on the edge of our blankets. And you're going to wiggle your sits bones down. And you might like to put some blocks underneath your knees, especially if this is uncomfortable for you to sit like this. If you don't have blocks, you could also put a couple of couch pillows or bed pillows underneath your knees to make you feel a little more comfortable here, especially if you've had knee surgery or backache or hip ache. So pull the navel back, sit up tall, push the tailbone down. Make sure you're not sitting on the tailbone. You don't want the slumped look when you roll into the tailbone. Nice, dignified, open posture. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And we're going to turn the palms up. And today, our focus is moving from fear to free. And so the way that we do that is by practicing compassion towards ourselves, not by pushing anything away or pretending. Our world right now has kind of been turned upside down for many of us. And there's a lot of fear of the unknown. And so there are questions coming up for us. What's going to happen to me? What will happen to my finances? What will happen with my work or my family or my health? So as thinking, feeling, intelligent human beings, these are natural questions. So today we're going to just be present with what is and practice loving compassion towards our innermost selves. So we're going to start with with Abhaya Mudra. We'll keep the left palm up on the lap and bring the right hand next to the right shoulder. If you've had shoulder injury and that's difficult for you, you can always just bring your hand down whenever you need to. So this mudra, Abhaya Mudra. Abhaya means fearlessness and mudra means lock. So we're locking in the fearlessness. And again, not by pushing it away, but just by coming into this posture. And this posture helps us to experience peace, protection, and fearlessness. The antidote to fearlessness is, I was just listening to Elizabeth Gilbert's talk about fear. She says the antidote to fearlessness, fear is not courage, it's compassion. So let's close the eyes and exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose, fill the belly, ribs, and upper chest. And exhale through the nose, relax the upper chest, ribs, and belly. Inhale through the nose, fill the belly, ribs, and upper chest. And exhale through the nose. Relax the upper chest, ribs, and belly. Inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs completely. Exhaling through the nose, relaxing as much as possible. Continue to inhale and lengthen the spine. And exhale, settle into your sits bones. One more breath, just like this. And as you exhale, bring your right hand to your heart center and feel the tenderness inside your heart. Continuing to keep your eyes closed. Ask your heart what you feel most fearful about right now. What really scares you about this moment in time? And then rather than pushing it away or pretending that you're the ultimate spiritual warrior that has no fear, just allow yourself to hold that fear inside your heart like a newborn baby. And speak to the fear. What would you say to newborn baby if that newborn baby was afraid? You might hold it closely towards you rather than push it away. Bring it into your heart, kiss its forehead, and say, "Aw, I know you're afraid right now, sweetheart, but I love you. And I don't know how it's going to be okay, but it will be." And let's chant 3 ohms. Ah, oh, Ah, Ah, Mm, thank you. So let's release the hands and let's notice which ankle is in front. And we're going to extend our legs out one at a time and just shake out the legs. That was a long time to sit cross-legged for many of us. And now let's cross the opposite leg in front and engaged and able to sit up tall. And let's inhale and reach the arms up. Take a deep breath in and turn to your right. Bring your right hand behind your tailbone. Bring your left hand to your thigh. Now pull the belly muscles in and down and turn from your belly, chest, and shoulders. Gaze over your right shoulder. Bring your right shoulder back and turn your head gently. Don't overturn. You want to feel a gentle stretch in the neck, not too much. And turn your eyes all the way to the right as well. And then inhale, bring your head and your body center. Take a breath. And exhale, let go. And inhale, reach the arms up, deep breath in. And exhale, turn to your left. Bring your left hand behind your tailbone, your right hand to your thigh. Again, pull the belly muscles in and down and turn your ribs, the shoulders. Pull that left shoulder back, right shoulder forward, and look over your left shoulder. Roll your eyes all the way to the left as well. So just a gentle, revolved, cross-legged position here. Parivrita Sukhasana. And then inhale from center. And exhale, release. Great. Wonderful. Okay, so let's come on up to stand. We're going to do a nice sequence of sun salutation. We'll do very slow, just one, mindful and conscious. So you're going to stand up. I'm just going to get my clock that I didn't put in front of me so I can see it more clearly and grab the phone for the music later. Okay, so feet are a fist distance apart. You can make a fist with your hand and even measure the space between your big toes. And then come to stand and engage the navel. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Chin level with the floor. Turn the palms forward. Tighten the buttocks. Tighten the belly. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, relax, and let go. Feel your whole body relaxing from head to toe. In Tadasana, mountain pose. So just a nice imprint here into your mind of what proper posture feels like. And we'll begin to flow through our modified sun salutation. So exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. Tighten the buttocks, tighten the belly, hook the thumbs. Reach the arms forward and then reach them up. And think about standing taller than you think you can. Lift your chest, open your arms back, press your hands back. Feel your armpits stretching. This is very important for immunity to get the lymph moving. And then open your arms. Exhale, fold from your hips. You're going to line your fingers up next to your toes or bring your hands to blocks. If you're using blocks, just remember you can use them on high, on medium, or on low, whichever works best for your body. Push down through your feet, push your thighs back, lift your sits bones, fold from your hips and press the crown of the head forward towards the floor. Take a deep breath in and exhale, press your chest towards your thighs. Inhale, step the left foot back and bring the left knee to the floor. Make sure your right knee is stacked over your ankle and sink those hips, draw your chest forward. You want to work your back leg towards straight. So work that back knee, walk it back as far as you can, and push the hips down. Slight engagement of the navel, tighten the buttocks, draw the chest forward, pull the collarbones open. We'll take a few breaths here as we open up our hips. And then we'll go ahead and bring the right knee back to meet the left knee. and bring our hands to the floor. So separate your blocks, move them slightly away, not too far. You want to be able to reach them for later. Have your hands underneath the shoulders, the middle finger pointing forward. You want to press into the roots of the fingers. I just want to show this. This is a great opportunity to show you where you should have your hand. When I say the roots of the fingers, right through here. So that's one benefit of having an online video. Not too often I can show you all what I'm talking about. A lot of people put their weight into the wrist, and that's why it hurts. You want the weight here into the roots of the fingers, where the fingers enter the palm, right through here. That your whole hand is on there, but it's the pressure, okay, is right through here. So let's go ahead and put that pressure in the roots of the fingers. Knees are fist distance apart. And let's go ahead and curl the spine. Tuck the tailbone around the spine. Lift the middle spine up towards the ceiling. And then engage the navel. Lift the tailbone. Drop the belly. Broaden the collarbones. Look up. Open the throat. Exhale. Tuck the tailbone around the spine. Lift the middle spine up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Lift the sits bones, drop the belly. Try to bring some of the movement into your upper back and lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Over accentuate that rounded back. And inhale, lift the sits bones, dip the belly, not too much. Don't put any pressure in your lower back, and lift the chest. Exhale around as if the spine were the hairs on a cat standing on end. Inhale. Lift the tailbone. Drop the belly heavy like you're a cow about to give milk. Exhale around the spine into cat. Inhale. Lift into cow. So we are lubricating the spine, releasing the synovial fluid that surrounds all the vertebra of the spine. And so important for mobility. And as we age, the vertebra, the disc between the vertebra begin to sink and settle into one another, which causes us to shrink and lose height. So if we do this practice, we're sending the fluid into the spinal column. That in combination with good, healthy hydration. Coffee doesn't count, guys. You got to drink water. Maybe some hot herbal tea. Coffee dehydrates. Good. And that doesn't mean you can't have a cup of coffee in the morning, but the rest of the day, you want to drink nice, clean water. The next time you come into cow, keep the hips up, the belly dropped, the chest open. We'll take a deep breath in here. And then exhale, chest comes between the hands, chin to the floor. Now reach the legs back behind you and walk the legs back. Okay. And we're going to hover the hands just a hairline off the mat. Give the wrist a little break. Push down through the tops of the feet and the pubic bone and draw the nose to neck and chest forward. Pull the shoulders and elbows back in cobra pose. We're going to take a few breaths here, strengthening our back muscles, opening our chest. Remember, this is not a push-up. You're using your upper back muscles to come up. Keep breathing. One more breath. And then bring the hands down. Come back to all fours. Knees under the hips. Hands under the shoulders. This time, bring the big toes together. Open, not come down as far as I am. And if you're a skinny lady, which I'm not, you might be able to get your bum right down towards your toes. You're going to lengthen the spine, and you can either put a block underneath your forehead here, or stack your fist or your hands, or maybe bring your forehead to the floor. As you inhale, feel that you're opening and broadening your lower back. And as you exhale, feel your hips sinking down into the floor here in Balasana, child's pose. Good. Inhale, engage the navel. Bring the knees back underneath the hips, the knees and feet, both fist distance apart. The hands under the shoulders. Remember to go back to pushing into the roots of the fingers. Spread the fingers out wide. Curl the toes under. Lift the hips and knees up. Press the buttocks back to the wall behind you. Spread through your toes. Broaden your collarbones. Pick up the belly muscles and imagine I'm pulling your waist back behind you. And let's take a few breaths here as we breathe and strengthen our arms and our legs. And if you have a shoulder injury or you're not able to be upside down, you can always come back to the last pose we did, child's pose, while we breathe here and strengthen. This is a great pose to stretch out the calves and send the blood up to the brain, which helps our memory and clear thinking. One more breath here. And then come down to the knees. And if you've had a knee injury, you might want to put a blanket underneath that left knee. I should have gave you that earlier. I apologize. And then come to your blocks and step your, you're going to put the blanket under your right knee and step your left foot forward. Left foot forward now between your blocks or hands. Left knee stacked over the ankle, and we're going to sink the hips and draw the chest forward. And again, you want that back leg towards straight. So work that back leg back. Broaden the collarbones. We'll take a few long breaths here as we open up the hips. You should feel a nice stretch through the front of the right hip flexor and quadriceps. Try not to let the hips turn out to the right. Keep them forward. Shoulders down. I really need this on this side. Take one more breath. Good. If you had a blanket underneath your knee for that, you can go ahead and remove it, set it aside, and step your back foot forward. Feet this distance apart, hands on the thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look straight down. And exhale, fold all the way down. Relax the head, push down through the feet. Lift the sits bones, push down to the crown of the head. Hook your thumbs, engage your navel, reach your arms forward, tighten your buttocks, tighten your belly, and lift your chest up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Good, deep breath in. And exhale, let go. Release the arms. You're going to separate the legs and shake out the wrist. Okay, circle the wrist in one direction. Keep bringing your elbows into the sides and focus on long, deep movements, full range of motion. And circle in the other direction. Good. Interlace the fingers in front of you. Palms are facing you. Bend your knees slightly, engage your navel, turn your palms out now, and push your arms forward. Push the dome of the hands away from you. Let the shoulder blades round forward and try to touch the screen as you're pushing your hands forward. and release. Shake it again. Okay, we're going to do a few standing postures. So if your blocks were blocking you, you can go ahead and move them out of your way. We won't be needing them for our standing postures. I'm going to go ahead and give you the side view. So I'm going to stand on my other mat and have the feet fist distance apart. Have the hands on the hips. Strong belly, tight buttocks, lengthen the spine, deep breath in. And as you exhale, step your left foot back. Turn your left toes out to face the left side of your mat. Make sure your right heel is in alignment with the left instep. Nice straight line, okay? Ideally, you want your feet to be under your wrist. So I'm actually going to widen my stance a little bit more here, okay? So make sure your hips and your shoulders are facing the left side of your mat. Pull your belly muscles back, push your tailbone down behind you, and bend your right knee. Look down at your right knee. Make sure the knee is stacked over the ankle. And keep your spine long. And inhale, reach your arms up. Turn your palms up as you pull your arms out and down. Hands in line with the shoulders. Now, keep pulling your shoulder blades down. Keep those shoulder blades down, pulled towards your waist. Don't throw your belly forward. Turn your palms down and gaze over your right hand. I want you to expand and reach out. Try to reach the opposite walls out through your arms and open your hands to reach out. So you might feel this in your elbows, in your wrist here, maybe in your thoracic spine, in your rib cage. So really reaching. Imagine two people are pulling your wrists and your fingers out in the opposite directions. And gaze over your right hand in Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. So this is a wonderful pose for opening and strengthening the hips. It's great for developing balance and core strength as well as arm strength. And I really like this pose to develop used to develop arm strength because you're not putting pressure on your arms or on your wrist rather, but you're using your natural body weight to tone and strengthen the arms and shoulders, which we need. Good. One more breath here. And then release the arms. Bring the hands to the hips. Gaze at your right foot. Strong belly and step the back foot forward. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, let go. Inhale the shoulders to the ears. And exhale, release. Great. I'm going to give you the side view for that. So feet fist distance apart. You're at the top of your mat. Hands on your hips. Engage the navel. Lengthen the spine. And now step the left foot back as far as you can. And turn the left toes out. Again, you want that right heel in alignment with the left instep. So you can open your arms to see how far you've come. A wider is more stable. I need to step that left foot out a little more. Hips and shoulders are going to face the left side of your mat. Oh, I know what you're thinking, Pam. We already did this side. So we'll step that left foot forward and step the right foot back. And I'll step that right foot back a little more. This time, the center of the left heel is in alignment with the center of the right inner arch. Okay, now the hips and shoulders are facing the right. Navel back, tailbone down. And we're going to bend that left knee. Some common mistakes is that this knee kind of waves and wobbles. You want to keep that knee stacked right over the ankle. Hug the muscles of the thigh to keep it stable. Hug the belly muscles. Push that tailbone down. Don't throw the belly forward and the buttocks up. Keep squeezing and tightening that area. Inhale, reach the arms up and out. Turn the palms up. Pull the shoulder blades down. Keep the shoulder blades down and turn the palms down. Now gaze over your left hand. Nice, beautiful breaths here in Warrior 2 pose, Virabhadrasana. Keep breathing. If you're breathing deeply, you'll feel your arms fluttering up slightly and settling down, even though you're stretching and your friends are pulling your arms and your fingers out in the opposite direction. The other reason I picked these warrior poses is because a spiritual warrior isn't fake. She doesn't pretend that nothing's wrong. And she also doesn't need to harp on the fact that maybe she's feeling a little insecure right now. But she holds it in her heart with compassion. And that helps her to feel more compassionate towards others and him. And one more breath here. I lied, one more. And then bring your hands to your hips, look down at your front foot, and step it forward. Relax the arms, inhale the shoulders to the ears, and exhale, let go. Shake it out. Okay, we're gonna do one more standing posture. So again, I'll give you the side view. And we're going to go ahead and bring the feet fist distance apart, the hands on the hips. Step the left foot back out and turn the left toes out. Again, nice and wide. Ideally, the wrist and the ankles are stacked, and the hips and shoulders are facing the left side. We're going to bend our right knee, pull the belly muscles back, push the tailbone down. Inhale the arms up. Now keep your right arm up and bring your left hand down. Take a deep breath in, lengthen, reach your hands away from one another. Exhale, sink down into your seat a little more. Try to plant those hips. Now inhale, and mindfully keeping the belly engaged, side bend to the left. You can look straight ahead if that's better for your neck. You can look up towards your right hand or down towards your left foot, whichever feels better for your neck. And we're focusing on feeling a stretch through the right side body. So keep sinking that right hip, keep the navel back, don't lift the booty, keep that lower back long, and keep reaching your right hand away from your right knee. The left hand might glide down the thigh towards the shin, but don't force it. That's not the goal. Keep the shoulders stacked, right shoulder over the left shoulder. One more breath. Pull the belly muscles back. Bring the hands to the hips. Look at the right foot and step it forward. Deep breath in, shoulders to your ears. Exhale, let go. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Feet fist distance apart. Let's see if I can get it right this time. Hands on the hips, deep breath in. Exhale, step the right foot back and turn the right toes out to the right. Again, left heel is in alignment with the right instep, and ideally the ankles are under the wrists when you expand your wings. Shoulders and hips face the right side, then the left knee, stack it over your ankle. Maybe just remember to secure those thigh muscles. Pull the navel back, tailbone down, and reach your left arm up, your right arm down. Inhale, reach the hands away from one another. And exhale, side bend to the right. Keep sinking that left hip down, reaching the left hand away from the left knee. Choose your favorite head position, looking up, straight ahead, or down towards your foot. Again, don't throw the belly out and the buttocks up. Pull the belly muscles back, push that tailbone down, and continue to reach and breathe into the left side body, into peaceful warrior. We're at peace with whatever our challenge is currently in our lives. And pull the navel back and bring the hands down. Look at your left foot and step it forward. Good. Inhale the shoulders to the ears and exhale, let go. Okay. Widen your stance a bit so that your feet are shoulder distance apart. And actually, let's go ahead and shake out the feet a little bit because that can be sometimes a little tough on the feet. And then widen your stance. And reach your arms out in front of you. Pull the navel back, unlock the knees. Bend the elbows. And I want you to bring your palms and your elbows together. And that might be as far as you can go. I'll give you what that looks like on the side. Okay? If you feel that you have more space, bring your left elbow underneath your right elbow and start to bring the forearms together. Okay? You can also, if you're very flexible in this way, bring the hands together into eagle arms. I'll give you a close-up of what that looks like. So the left elbow's underneath and the right elbow's on top, okay? And then you can push the elbows away. And you could see here, my palm is not on top. My fingers are just barely touching my palm. That's okay. And if that really doesn't work for you, you can just have the right arm straight with the left elbow underneath. And we're going to breathe here in Garudasana arms. Keep the knees unlocked. Keep pushing the tailbone down. Keeping the elbows bent if they are and pushing the elbows away from you. We hold a lot of tension and stress in our shoulders, especially when we're experiencing anxiety. So it's important to release this from our shoulders. Good. Go ahead and release the arms. Take a breath and let go. Oh, that feels so good. Draw your right ear towards your right shoulder. Towards the left ear towards the left shoulder. And bring the head center, take a breath, and let go. Oh, love it. Let's do the other side. So reach the arms in front, bend the elbows, and this time bring the right elbow underneath. And again, and bring the, first bring the forearms together, elbows and palms together. And that might be as far as you can go. If you can, bring the right elbow underneath. Bring the forearms together again. And then if you can go still further, bring the hands together. So push the elbows away. Sometimes I see people pulling in, and that might be your fullest range of motion. That's okay. But if you can, keep the elbows bent and push the elbows away. Keep the wrists stacked over the bent elbows. Navel back, tailbone down, knees unlocked. And deep breaths here in Garudasana, eagle arms. Breathe into your upper back. Keep the neck muscles relaxed. Don't start tensing up the neck or lifting the chin here. One more breath. And release the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Let the arms be heavy. Inhale, center. And exhale, drop your left ear to the left shoulder. Inhale. Okay, we're going to start to make our way down onto our bellies. First, bring the arms behind you, interlace the fingers, straighten the arms. If that's not a possibility for you, you can use a strap or a sock to hold here. If it's easy for you, try to bring the palms together and straighten the arms. I'm going to turn on the side mat here so that you can have a view of my sequence. And keep squeezing the buttocks, lift the chest, open up the heart. And then keep that chest open as you fold down from your hips. Push down through your hip, feet, and fold. Draw the forehead to the floor. Lift the knuckles up. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Push the head to the ground. Relax the arms. Let the arms be heavy. It does not matter if the hands are touching. If they touch naturally, that's fine. Push the thighs back. Nod your head no a bit. Nod your head yes. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, relax and let go. Now bend your knees as much as you need to. If you need the help of the blocks to help you get down, bring your hands to your blocks and then bring your knees to the floor. And you're going to move your blocks out of the way and come to lay on your belly. Separate your arms and your legs. Turn your cheek to one side. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, relax and let go. Let the body just go nice and easy, floppy like a Raggedy Ann doll. And then turn your head to the other side. Take another nice deep breath in here. And exhale, relax, release, let go. Feel the belly breathing on the ground. My tree, be quiet. Okay, bring your legs together. Lay down. And bring your hands down by your sides, palms down. Forehead to the floor. Now begin to become aware of your right leg and extend your right leg back. Reach the thigh bone out of the hip socket. Reach the thigh bone towards the shin. Reach the shin towards the toes. And then lift the right leg up and bring your awareness to the right side of your lower back. Nice long breaths here. Try not to topple into the left hip. Keep lengthening and reaching upward in Ardha Shalabhasana, half locust pose. And reach back and lift up a little more and lower down. Take a breath. You can turn your cheek to one side for a moment and exhale, let go. Now bring your forehead to the floor once again. And reach your left leg long without lifting it. Reach your thigh bone out of your hip socket. Reach your shin out of your knee. Reach your toes away from your ankle. And strong belly, lift the left leg up. Our area of awareness is on the left side of the lower back. Keep lengthening that left leg as you lift it. And keep breathing here in half locust pose as we purify our digestive system. We strengthen our lower back and glutes. Good. Keep breathing. Lengthen the leg, lift it up a little more. And lengthen it and lower it. Separate the arms, separate the legs, turn the palms up, turn your cheek to one side, take a deep breath in. And exhale, relax, let the whole body dissolve into the floor. Feel the internal pulse inside of you. Now, go ahead and roll onto your back. And let's hug the knees. I'm going to rock the knees gently from left to right. Smoothing out any wrinkles in the lower back. And then go ahead and come to stillness. Engage the navel. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring your knees into your belly, and now bring your knees all the way to the left, all the way forward, straightening your arms, and all the way to the right and in. So you're making a clockwise circle. You can inhale as the legs move away from you, and exhale as the legs come into you. And then reverse the direction of the circle. And then as you close your circle, bring your thighs in again. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, draw your thighs in, lift your head. You might be able to hold your hands here. Hold the breath out for 3, 2, and 1. And go ahead and lower the head and lower the feet to the floor. Lengthen out your legs one at a time. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, relax, let go. Feel the whole body relaxing and melting to the ground. And now bend your knees once again and have your feet underneath your ankles. I mean, of course, your feet are under your ankles. Your feet and ankles under your knees. Have the hands down by the sides, palms down. Pull the shoulder blades underneath so that slightly opens the chest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, press your lower back into the floor. Tighten your buttocks, tighten your belly, and inhale, push into your feet, lift your hips. Keep your lower back long. Push your tailbone towards your shins as you keep lifting your hips, your belly, your chest up. Move your chest up towards your chin. Keep rooting down through your feet and bring your awareness to the base of your throat. Let your eyes close and imagine you're breathing in and out from that squeezed point there. See if on your inhale you can push up a little more and then shoot your tailbone forward through your heels, placing one vertebra on the floor at a time, lengthening out your legs, releasing out of bridge pose. Take a breath and let go. Bring the legs together and bring the hands down by the sides, palms down. Thumbs underneath your thighs. Kick out through your heels. Bring your chin and head center. Pull your belly muscles in. Push into your elbows and come to sit up on your elbows. Push your chest upward. Open your throat and bring the top of your head to the floor. Keep lifting the sternum upward. Bring your awareness to the front of your throat where your thyroid lives and smile big. Deep breaths in and out of your throat in fish pose. Push into the elbows, engage the navel, lift the head, look straight down. Now imagine someone's pulling your head back behind you as you place your lower back, middle back, upper back to the floor. Separate the legs, relax the arms out to the sides, palms up. Inhale the shoulders to the ears, deep breath in. Exhale, let go. As you inhale, turn your head in one direction. As you exhale, turn your head in the opposite direction. Inhaling in one direction and exhaling in the other direction. The next time you've done both sides, go ahead and bring your head center, take a breath, and relax. Feel the whole body releasing. Engage the navel and bend both knees. Place the feet on the floor. Place the right ankle on the left thigh. And keep your legs like this. Lift your left leg up. Bring your right hand between the keyhole of your thighs and hold the back of the left knee with both your hands. If that's not accessible to you, you could use a strap behind your leg to make this easier. Another option, if you had recent surgery or having the foot up, holding the body up like that is too much, you can put the left foot on the wall. So otherwise, you're going to hold between the shin if it's easy behind the thigh. If it's easier for you, if this pose is very easy for you, you could hold the shin. Make sure the chin's not pointing up towards the ceiling. Lengthen the back of the neck, open the collarbones. And as you inhale, feel that the hips are opening. As you exhale, feel that you're drawing the legs in a little closer. Keep that left knee in line with the hip socket. Keep pushing the right knee away from you. And take one more long, deep breath in. And as you exhale, pull your legs in and lift your head up towards your legs. Hold the breath out for 3, 2, 1. Keep holding your legs as you lower your head. And engage your navel. Release your left foot. Release your right foot next to your left. Take a breath. Bring your left knee to your right thigh. Raise both of your legs. Bring your left hand between the keyhole of your thighs. Hold behind the right knee with both of your hands. Again, you could use a strap or a sock or whatever you have around you. And if it's too much for you, have the right foot on the wall or couch or your bed dresser. If you want more, hold the shin instead. Nice tucked chin, like you're holding a goose egg between your chin and chest, right knee in alignment with the hip socket. Move the left knee away from you. Again, as you inhale, broaden the hips. And as you exhale, pull the legs in. Supine pigeon, wonderful for releasing sciatic pain, tension in the hips or the glutes. And take one more deep breath in. And then as you exhale, draw your nose towards your knee. Hold the breath out for 3, 2, 1. Keep holding the legs as you lower your head. And lengthen out your legs. Separate them. Have your arms out at your sides. Take a deep breath in. And relax. Let go. Feel the whole body resting. We're going to bring the legs back up towards the chest and iron out any of the wrinkles in your lower back by rocking from left to right gently. And come center. Keep the legs up. Pull your belly muscles up and straighten your legs up towards the ceiling. Bring your arms up towards the ceiling as well into dead bug pose. If you have a back injury or your core muscles are very weak at any point, you can bring your hands underneath your sacrum. Just rock from side to side. But if you can, for as long as you can, try to keep the legs up so that you're strengthening your belly muscles and you're getting the inversion in both your hands and your feet, or the blood from your hands and feet are draining down your limbs towards your torso. Let your eyes close and take some long, deep breaths here. Your tootsies and your digits might start to fall asleep or get tingly. That's great news. It's evidence that this is working. This is wonderful for varicose veins or edema, any kind of swelling you have in your feet or ankles. Good. Now keep your belly muscles engaged and bring your knees back into your chest. Deep breath in. Hold your shins. Exhale. Bring your forehead towards your thighs. Hold the breath out again for 3, 2, 1. And bring your head to the floor. Open your knees out wide. Bring your knees into your armpits and stack your ankles over your knees. Flex your feet. You can hold behind your knees here, your ankles, your big toes, or the outer edges of the feet. Tuck your chin, push your tailbone down. Keep drawing the tops of the thighs towards the floor. And take some long, deep breaths here. In and out of your groin in Happy Baby. Remember the rule with Happy Baby. Outer corners of the lips rise up towards the temples. And the teeth glisten forward. Nice, big Happy Baby. Keep pushing that tailbone down, especially if you have sciatica. And let's go ahead and bring the legs together. Roll onto your side, and we're going to come on up to sit on the edge of our blankets. Extend the legs out nice and long. Make sure the toes are pointing up towards the ceiling, heels are out, strong belly. And inhale, reach the arms up. Take a deep breath in. Lead with your chest, fold from your hips, and come down. You're going to touch whatever you can. Hands on the knees, the shins, the ankles, maybe the toes. Once you get to that first edge, take another deep breath in, lengthen, And fold from your hips. Let your head drop and breathe deep into your back body. In Paschimottanasana, the west stretch pose. So the west side of the body is the back body. As you inhale, feel that you're opening the back of your body. And as you exhale, feel that you're folding in half a little more. This pose works on our digestion, our improving our flexibility of the spine and the legs, and it also helps to balance out the central nervous system. So when we have those anxious feelings, then it's a great pose to do because it helps support us physically. And if we're doing the deep breathing, that'll also help us support us physically, mentally, and emotionally. Then one more breath here. See if on your exhale, if you can fold a little more deeply. And then pull the navel back and reach the arms up. Breath in. And exhale, reach the arms out and down. Inhale the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, let go. Strong belly. Reach the arms out to the side as you twist to the right. Left hand on your thigh, right hand behind you, sits in the front edge of your sits bones. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn from belly, chest, and shoulders. Gaze over your right shoulder. Pull the navel back. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale them out to the sides. Strong belly as you turn to the left. Bring your left hand behind you, right hand on your thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, turn your ribs. Bring your left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. Turn your head. And inhale, center. Deep breath in. Exhale out your mouth. Great. Beautiful job. So we're going to go ahead now and set up for deep relaxation. So I highly recommend you bundle up, put a blanket underneath your head or pillow. You can also cover up with a blanket and put the big bolster underneath you. If you don't have a bolster, you can use couch pillows or bed pillows. I'm going to go ahead and grab a pillow for my head and use the big bolster underneath my knees and go ahead and put my blanket on me. So when you're setting up for relaxation, you want to make sure you're bundled up because your body temperature has a tendency to cool down. See that my tree has already started deep relaxation for us. You want your feet shoulder distance apart or wider, and the arms will go down by the sides with the palms turned up like so. Something under your blanket, and while you guys are making your final adjustments to get comfortable, I'm going to get some music going for us. Set a timer. And go. So making any final adjustments. I'm going to go ahead and imagine that the soles of our feet have nostrils. Both of the soles of our feet have nostrils. The eyes close. We're going to go through a guided meditation. We'll be here for about 10 minutes. I'll open at the end. You're going to inhale into the soles of your feet, up your legs, your arms, your spine, up to the top of the head. And imagine there's a pressure valve at the top of the head. And open the mouth, exhale, let that pressure valve go. And now inhale into the top of the head. And down the spine, down the arms, down the legs, into the soles of the feet. And imagine there's a pressure valve at the edge of both of those feet, and the pressure valve has just been released. Exhale. And again, we're going to inhale into the soles of the feet, up the legs, the arms, the spine, the top of the head. And imagine that pressure valve has just been removed. And let it all go. Now inhale into the right hand, up the right arm, the whole right side of the body, from right heel to head, from left heel to head, down the left arm into the left palm, and exhale out of the left hand. Feel all the pressure releasing. Now inhale into the left hand, the left arm, the whole left side of the body from head to heel, the whole right side of the body from head to heel, the whole right arm into the right hand. And see that pressure valve being released and let it all go. Feel the body relaxing. Now inhale into the whole back of the body. Inhale so much that you can feel some parts of the body lifting off your mat. Breathe into the front of the body so much so that the whole front of the body feels full, like a balloon that's ready to burst. And feel that the pressure valve is being lifted and removed off the front of the body. Open the mouth and let it all be released. Feel the whole body settling into the floor. And now inhale into the front of the body. Feel the whole body is opening wider and wider. Whole back of the body filling up with breath again. You might feel certain parts of the body lift off the floor as you fill your body with breath. And feel that pressure valve has been released off the back of the body. And as you open your mouth and exhale, feel yourself sinking down into the cushion of the floor of the mat behind you. Feeling fully supported, fully stable, safe in the ground beneath you. Feel that the whole body is relaxed. Meditate on the whole body relaxing. Now notice if there's any soft or subtle ways that maybe you're trying to force the body to relax. Maybe you're encouraging it or just being a trier. Often we do that because we don't trust the body knows how to relax. We're afraid if we don't force the body to relax or make it relax, that we won't relax enough. See if we can just open up to trusting that the body will be relaxed. Just have compassion for however the body is right now. And become aware of the effortless flow of your breath. Notice the breath coming into you and going out from you. And again, notice if there's any subtle ways that you may be trying to make the breathing happen. Perhaps you're not being patient with the natural occurring pauses in your breath between the inhales and exhales. Or maybe you're trying to deepen it or soften it. Hold the breath. And it's common for us to do that. It's common for us to do that. There may be an underlying belief that, or fear that if we don't make the breath happen, that it won't happen or it won't happen correctly. Let's see if we can just allow the breath to be it as it is and hold the breath in loving compassion, allowing it to move into us and from us, however it sees fit. Trust the wisdom of the breath. Notice the mind. Notice the activity in the mind. Perhaps you're recognizing sounds around you or coming from your screen or the sound of your voice. There might be coherence of where you are in the world on this map right now. Or maybe you have some thoughts. Just notice what's happening inside the mind without judgment. Sometimes we unconsciously try to control our thoughts, or we try to choose and pick what we're thinking about. We're worried, we're afraid that if we don't choose our thoughts, that we're not going to have the correct experience or the deepest spiritual experience. I'm here to tell you that if we can just practice non-judgment and compassion towards whatever is happening inside our mind, we will have the correct experience. So let's just hold our whatever's happening in our mind in loving compassion. That doesn't mean we need to finish our thoughts or cling to them. Just open awareness. Let it all drift by like an open canvas passing by. And just allow yourself to be awareness itself. Awareness is who you are. It's not what you do. It's who you are. You are the light of awareness. You are compassion itself. very kindly and lovingly begin to roll onto one side. Keep yourself cuddled up into a ball. You might like to keep your eyes closed. Just rest on your side in fetal pose for a moment. Take a moment to give yourself thanks for practicing self-care today. And engaging your navel, gently begin to sit yourself up. You could sit on your blanket or your bolster or your pillow, whatever you've got around. You might like to, you're going to come to a cross-legged position if you'd like. You can put blocks underneath your knees. Sitting up nice and tall on the edge of the sits bones with the navel back, spine long, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Turn the palms up. And we're going to bring the right hand back to, so that we're in Abhaya Mudra, the fearlessness block. And we'll do Kapalabhati again today to close, to awaken us and to cleanse and release any toxins that may have been released in the bloodstream. Doesn't mean we get away from drinking our water today. Half your body weight in ounces, please. So just as a reminder, Kapalabhati looks and sounds like this. The abdomen's coming in. We're jarring the lungs. The breath is coming out, out, out. We don't focus on the inhale at all. We're only interested in the exhale for this. The inhale happens passively. So sitting up tall, close your eyes. Exhale through the nose. Have a little sip. Begin on my third exhale. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. And exhale slowly with control, letting the breath be natural. Keep your awareness on your palms. Feel that you're inhaling into the left palm, up into your heart center, and then exhale from your heart center out your right palm. Inhaling into the left palm, up into your heart center, exhaling out your right arm, down your right arm and hand. Inhaling into the left, exhaling out the right. Do a little mantra as you inhale into the left palm, silently thinking, whatever comes, comes. As we exhale out of the right palm, whatever goes, goes. Inhaling left, whatever comes, comes. Exhaling right, whatever goes, goes. Whatever comes, comes. Whatever goes, goes. It's a wonderful mantra to remind us of the truth of the universal flow, that things must come and go, even in our own breath. If we only had inhales, we'd blow up. We have to have exhales. We have to have letting goes. We have to have coming and going, going and coming. Take your right hand to your heart once again and remind yourself once more, I'm here. I'm here for you. We are not alone in this. We are together. Let's bring the palms together at the heart center for our peace sloka. You're welcome to just listen if you're learning. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Namaste. The divine within me honors the divine within you and knows that we are one. I am you and you are me. We are not separate. Thank you everyone for joining me. And if you are not already signed up for our email list, you can do so by visiting theyogalily.com. That's TheYogalily.com. I want to thank all of my paying clients for supporting this video today. And if you're watching and you'd like to make a contribution, you can go to theyogalily.com/shop and make a donation there. Thank you so much once again. Please like, comment on the video, and share this yoga video. You might be helping someone who could really use it. Thank you. And thank you again, face to face.